morning, mothers, aunties, and children. We want to welcome Fatou and Mariama. Mari, Fatou and Mari. They are two young women from Sweden. They are Gambians and they are students. And part of their work as a student is to do a project. And their project, they decided to focus on doing some help, giving some help to SOS Children's Village. So they tried to raise all of what they are going to give today. They did it on their own to raise it from different organizations and people. And they are here today to donate to us these things. And it's like one of our kind gestures. I'm thinking of the village. For me, it's something else, but they should have gathered it and give it somewhere else. But they thought of the SOS Children's Village, and they know that this is part of what we do. We live on things. This is the survival of SOS is through donations, and then they have added their own part in doing that. So we want to welcome them here this morning. The village is. Can you keep quiet and sit down? We want to welcome them once again to the SOS Children's Village Bakote. In Gambia we have two villages now, one in Basse, and this is Bakote. And Bakote basically has 10 family houses, and we have 92 children at present. And it's not really a full capacity. The full capacity is 100. That is excluding the 49 youths in the village. So we want to welcome you and say thank you. And they will also like to explain to you what they do, why they are doing this, and what the project is all about. I want to welcome you and thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Fatou. I'm 18 years old and I'm based in Stockholm, Sweden. I study in college, nursing, studying.
My name is Marisa. I'm 18 years old. I also live in Stockholm, Sweden, and I'm in the last year of college studying nursing. We go to the same class.
Okay. As Cornelia said, we're here on a project which Mari will tell you guys more about. But before we move on, I would like to talk a little bit about my school. My school name is Didaktus Liljeholmen and it's located in central Stockholm. In my school, we have 7 different fields or programs, courses we study. We study in the nursing field, and then we have the social and welfare field. We have the science department. We have the economic department, justice department. We have politics, and then we have the economics. I think I've named it earlier. But then in my school, we have about 500 students and approximately 50 to 60 teachers in the school. We also have different councils or resources to help students aim or at least have a class in different courses. We have something called the Mimishbrum, which is gaming for like students. In my school, we have this policy like when every student leaves Didaktus after 3 years, they want the students to be able to study at university later on to further their education. In case you want to do it, then you have the opportunity to do it. You don't need to go to adult school to add-on courses for you to come into the university. Mimishbrum helps students in various courses for them to have at least pass when they reach 2 years, as I said earlier. We have friends. As we know, violence and bullying come a lot in school and society. It's like the daily things that happen. Friends, their job is like to make the school as calm as possible, to make everybody feel in. Since we know that Sweden is a very integrated country, people from different countries and different backgrounds. And for us as individuals to move on, we need to understand each other, what we can do. That's the part of friends, part of the job. Then we have the student board. I'm the president of my student board in school. Our job is to function as a link between the student and the teachers and the principal and the people that hire, but also to organize activities so that we students can take a break from school, so we can have activities and workshop in various places. The course we study, nursing, or in general we say ombudnat, is a very broad course. You can be a police if you want to. You can be a politician. You can be a fireman or a firewoman. You can be a nurse, or you can further your education to be a doctor. Right now we are focusing on nursing, both me and Mary. Yeah. And this, as we have different colors, but this is our school t-shirt. We don't have uniforms in Sweden, and we don't have, like, this t-shirt is for PE, or if you feel like putting on it, but it's not compulsory, like we have to dress in a certain way when we come to school. But it's most like you have to dress after the weather, because Sweden is a very cold country, and we have 4 different seasons. And this is our logo, and it says Didaktus, and behind Mary, it says Manifold Bahava Day, which simply means people need you. In my school, I think we focus more like on helping people in various stuff. As I say, you can be a police, you help people. You can be a nurse, you help people in different ways. Yeah, I'll leave it. Bye.
We are here on a mission today. As you all know, this is part of our project work. And our project name is Till Someone's Family. Till Someone's Family means together we can. Because we believe that together we can move forward, we can push each other forward to develop as people and as a society. And as you all know, at the 3rd year of the college, in our college, Didaktus, it is compulsory for every student to choose to work with a project work. The project work has to have a connection with the field that you're studying. For us, for instance, we're studying the nurse course, and we link this project to the nursing because we show sympathy, we show empathy, and we show respect to you and to the mothers here in the village. And why we are here today, one example is because we have our roots here in Gambia. And since we have our roots here in Gambia, we feel like we have to give back to our country. This country has done so much for us. It has developed us as individuals till today, and it is always going to develop us. And we feel that it is our responsibility to give back to this country. And the purpose of our project today is to show you and to show the people back in Sweden, because we have to go back and make a presentation there to show them what we have done here, to show them that you can be whatever you want to be, you can do whatever you want to do. Because at the beginning, this was just a thought that we put dedication into and work into, and we made it happen. We are here today, and we are able to donate the things that we got from private people and organizations and ourselves. You can go from zero to hero. Just put your mind into it and have the energy and the dedication. And if you want to do it, you can. You can achieve. The sky is the limit. And we feel that charity begins at home, because this is our home.
Yeah. On that note, I would like to thank our sponsors who have made all this possible. I would like to start by thanking our parents or guardians who has just encouraged us from start when we have this start. And they bought our tickets that we can fly to Gambia. And we would like to thank CSL Health, the company organization who has sponsored us with almost half of our stuff we have today. And we would like to thank our school principal, Mrs. Annika Hanbai. And then we would like to thank our friends, family, private person, and of course we would like to thank you guys for allowing us to come here today and do this. And we would like just to say thank you.
want to say a big thank you to Fatou and Mari for this great gesture. Like I said before, you know, it takes a heart to do this because, like I said, they would have done something else. But then they thought of coming here and they did, like they explained, they did all of this on their own. They sat down and thought of doing this, and then they tried their best. To do things like this is not easy. You don't just walk in one day and say, I want this, and somebody says, okay, come and collect. It's not like that. They have to do the explaining, they have to convince people to donate. And we want to say a big thank you for that because that's a great job. And so we want to say a big thank you to you.